Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to Hunting PA. And this is going to be a quick video for you guys on picking the proper gear for going out in the woods for turkey this year. So I have my gear laid out here. I'm going to be getting ready to spray it for tick repellent here soon, because I have that trip for spring gobbler coming up in about a week and a half, going out to Iowa for some good old eastern turkeys. So long story short, keep what you have light. Keep light gear. Don't have to be heavy pants, doesn't have to be heavy t-shirts. Try and stay light so you stay cool, because spring gobbler goes into early spring and sometimes it can get a little hot and humid. So you want to make sure that you pack light so you're not over exhausting yourself. So to start out, a good rain shell is always essential. Just keep that with your gear. You don't have to take it out in the woods with you, but it's something good to have in the truck. That way, if you're out in the woods and you happen to notice that bad weather is coming and you see dark clouds, maybe if you're close enough, run back to the truck, grab it, go back out. Next, we have a lightweight t-shirt. This here, you don't have to spend a lot of money on any of this gear. A lot of this stuff, I mean, hell, this was a rebate I got when I bought a scope a couple years back. They sent me that. So you don't have to like spend a lot to get good gear. You can probably get most turkey hunting gear at Walmart, but get a nice lightweight long sleeve shirt, and if you want, typically get one with a collar. That way it kind of covers your neck up a little bit more. Going next, we have get a camo hat, and typically for me, I use a nice mesh hat, so I mean you can see through that pretty good, and it's simple. It keeps your head nice and cool. You don't sweat as much, but it still gives you camo. And next we have camo pants. For me, I typically grab some sort of cargo pant, because that way it gives you pockets if you have any extra gear that you're going to need. That way you have it on you at all times, and it's there ready to go. And a quick thing I'll say when it comes to that is, if you can, get pockets, if it's cargo pants, that has somewhat of a quiet way to close that pocket, whether it's a button like this, maybe a zipper, but don't get like the snap, what do I want to call it, the snap buttons or Velcro, because those are very easy sounds to pick up for a turkey, and it can you can spook them off, and you can get yourself caught because they'll be paying attention to where that sound came from. And another thing too, just because this can be something that can help you guys out, is if you get pants, get ones that have these like drawstring bottoms, because that way you can tie them tight and you can keep ticks and bugs and things out from your pant legs, because usually for turkey you're sitting on the ground with your feet in the dirt. It prevents things from going up your pant legs that you don't want up there. And now we're going to go to the key source for turkey hunting, which is a good turkey vest. Turkey vests, honestly, they're not needed, because I said, like, you have cargo pants, you can easily put your calls and things like that in here, but a turkey vest helps you organize your essentials so you know exactly where they are, and you keep them in an orderly fashion so that way you don't lose anything. So for example, mine, I have my strikers and my friction calls right here, very easy to get to, and there's no issue with that. And then up here in some of these zippers, I'm able to organize things. So like I have my sandpaper for the calls, everything's right there ready to go. Flip it to the other side, I have a pocket that keeps my box call, and then I have other pocket here that holds my gloves, my face mask, and extra shotgun shells just in case you need them. And then you have plenty of other pockets too to store all your calls. Pretty much every call that I ever use or have fits in this vest, and I know where they're at. It's very easy to use one of these, and they make it so much easier to hunt, just to have all your stuff on you in an orderly fashion. And the other thing too that makes these really nice is most of them have a fold down seat. You usually have some sort of snap or clip on the back. Take that off, this folds down, then you just lay that down and you sit on it. It's a very nice, usually they're not too thick, but it's enough to keep you from sitting on rocks, sitting on sticks, sitting in the mud. It's just trying to keep your butt dry pretty much. So those are my essentials for for gear. And another good one to do too is get 2 pairs of shoes. For me, I typically have a pair of lightweight camo. Make sure everything's camo so that way you can blend properly. And usually for early spring, get something that's not covered in green, but get something that usually has a little bit of green features. Like here, this has some like evergreens and just some light green, so that way you're not completely dressed for fall or for any other type of vegetation. Try and keep an eye on where you're hunting for the season. But going back to the shoes, a pair of lightweight hiking shoes that are camo and typically waterproof. That just makes it nice because in the morning you can have dew that you're walking around in, for like the grass is wet. That can get your shoes wet pretty quick. So get a nice pair of waterproof lightweight hiking boots. And then if you know you're going to be in some decent areas where you're going to have like maybe a creek crossing and maybe hunting in the bottom end of a field and you have to worry about mud, it is a good pair of rubber boots. For me, I don't have any of my stuff out. I don't have the boots out right now to do it because I'm just worried about getting this stuff sprayed for ticks. But have a nice pair of waterproof, well, of course it's waterproof, rubber boots, so that way you can keep your feet dry. Plus two is if you tuck your pants into those, it's really good kind of tick repellent, because the ticks, it makes it very difficult for them to climb up the boot, down the boot, and then up your pant leg into your pants. So that's just a quick tip for you guys. I hope that this helps you prep any of your stuff for turkey season. And another thing too is if you get the chance to do this and lay out all your gear, make sure everything that you're going to be using that season is out, and spray it with tick repellent. This couldn't be any more essential of a note, because the last thing you want to do is get a tick on you and get Lyme disease. That is a big thing, and I know it's been going around a lot lately with people getting bit by ticks. Try and take the precautions to spray everything to repel as much tick activity as you possibly can. That way you don't have to worry about it. And another thing too, if you do happen to get bit, keep an eye out for, when you get bit, it's usually going to be a pinhole, and then a circle will start to form around that bite. So just keep an eye out for that, just in case you do get bit. But try and take the precautions ahead of time to spray your stuff down so you do not have to worry about it. So alright guys, I hope this video has helped you prep your turkey hunting gear and help you get your turkey hunting gear for this spring gobbler season. And we will be back soon with more hunting PA, but it might not be hunting PA. We might be doing hunting Iowa, because I have that hunting trip coming up here in about 2 weeks. So we will be out there scouting in, let me think. Yeah, we'll be out scouting in 2 weeks. So we'll have footage for that. I might be going fishing here in PA. But anyways, I will be bringing more action to you guys here soon. So stay tuned. As always, be safe, shoot straight, have fun. I'll see you guys on the next one. And if I don't see you on the next one, hopefully you bag that long beard that you've been looking for. Alright guys, I'll see you.